Hello everyone, in this video I want to test out SABREWING, and the thing is, this one comes by the way, multi-shot, ricochet, chain reaction, built-in graded damage. This is a good one, a gilded one. And usually I have to admit I feel bad that I'm using bows a lot, and I should start using them, of course, once I get some good drops. But the thing is that, leaving Harp aside, of course, I decided to check it out, how far I can actually how good it is for clearing up enemies. And I have the Archer's Armor plus 30 range damage, alright, and I have also put something to increase the fire damage because I'm using a quiver. So we're gonna see how it works. This is just as a secondary, but it's all for testing. This is not a build. Seeing how much support I can, good support I can have with this bow to complement my other builds. Now, considering this is very high damaging and also heals, this can be a very good supporting bow. Problem is that the ammo capacity is low, so even trying to main this one, I need kind of maybe recycle or other things to make sure that I get more bows, because I can really easily run out of arrows. So Jim seems like kind of a very good supporting bow. And let's just check out again the damage. You can see plus 30 there. I'm using the flame quiver. Just this is for kind of mobility. So let's check out the damage. You can see that I'm dealing here quite a lot of damage, and you can see this can even chain 3.6 million. This is a lot. Now there's also, of course, the quiver that takes damage. You see, over 19 damage, which is great. I mean, if you consider this is a secondary, this is a very good one. Usually when if I use melee, for example, I can just initiate from far, reduce the damage, and then go in with whatever else I'm doing. Or if I, for example, the thing is with pet build, usually I use a different bow, but it can also be good with this, because I also like bows having more souls, so I can collect more souls. But in some hybrid builds, it can work pretty nicely to complement things. Yeah, what I wanted actually, by the way, is to have a pushback, but again, it doesn't come with one. Now, as you can see, this bow is really, really powerful. I mean, I was able to really deal lots of damage. Look at this, when the quiver is active, it's insane damage. And able to clear enemies very fast with this one. Look at this, it's crazy. But as you can see, I'm starting out with a very low amount of, you can see the bottom right corner, very low amount of arrows again. So I can actually main it and just spam it, right? Which is a problem. Unless maybe I have a recycle there and I can get more arrows drops. But again, this is kind of feels like more like a support arrow, but again, a very good one. And I really like complementing this. For example, a melee build. This can be really great for a melee build, to complement the melee build with such an arrow. You need lots of damage and go in, and it will take you even faster to eliminate enemies. Sometimes when explorer come in, really some of my melee builds, I have no choice but just going in, right? It depends on the amount of damage I deal. Sometimes things can go wrong. Although again, depends on the build and how it can support you in those situations. So again, very powerful, and I'm always looking for the millions of damage, clearing enemies very, very fast, and this one actually provides. Now, of course, if I get a good armor that maybe support this one, it would be amazing. I'm also looking for a harp draw, a good drop to the harp, so I can actually create something with this one. And when I'm lucky getting weapons, but when it comes to armor, my god, not that good. I have to say, really bad luck. So yeah, so if you think that I'm lucky at some things, you need to know that when it comes to weapons, I'm not that lucky. And I'm looking for example, a spider armor I really want, a gilded one. And most of the things that I get are actually from the merchant, not from actually doing runs, because when I do runs, but I also don't put lots of enchantment points anyway, so this can explain part of it. I'm relying more on clearing the runs and refreshing the store. So as you can see, really, really powerful, lots of damage. I can also heal with it. I mean, just amazing support bow. And actually, I look at it when it first dropped, I noticed a gilded, and I actually said, oh wow, it's actually nice. I mean, it's actually good. Once you drop, again, with even greater damage, and with all the enchantment, and can actually deal multiple damage to enemies, then I told myself, all right, this is good. Because again, if it was just like a power bow, without this, even not a power bow, even just this one without the ability to chain damage, just charging for a single enemy dealing damage, this is not good. Especially not a supporting bow. So really want that multi-channel damage to be available to make the best out of it, especially even if it's very powerful one, let alone if it's a lower power. Again, usually lower power will have faster attack speed anyway, but again, it's kind of balanced. But this one, just with these enchantments, was a very good one. So again, I'm probably going to use it in one of the builds and trying to give it kind of a place, so bows won't be kind of something secondary and seems not useful. But it all depends on the enchantment that you get and the Gilded perk that is built in. Because again, as I told you, with this DLC, some items that you thought that you would never use, like, remember with the sword, now it's like my most powerful one. But again, it all depends if you get really kind of good synergy and really good perk enchantment points and a Gilded perk, then you're gonna kind of have lots of fun with different builds. So again, I'm not lucky with bows just yet, but again, this one seems like a good one as a secondary one. Yeah, so this is it. Again, for this one, again, I'm just learning and trying to kind of piece things together to create really powerful range build, and I really want to try it. I know, probably think about, well, it's going to be based on Harp. I know. Again, I need a good drop for it. I do have Harp, but I need a good drop for something to create something really cool and special and powerful, so it can actually support the range build completely. Now the Arbor, by the way, doesn't have a lot either, but is at twice as ammo capacity as what I'm using now, so interesting. It's considerably higher, and this one is relatively very low. So we'll see. Again, so tell me what you think about this bow. Are you using it in your build at all? Again, this is a high damaging one when charged. I mean, looks really good, and especially with this enchantment, do you think it's worth something? How you would create a build for this type of arrow, and what other arrow bows you're actually using in your build? I'm very interested to know. This kind of nourish me with some knowledge, because again, I'm not giving a lot of attention to bows, and I'm sure there are many of you actually using it kind of if not a main thing, a very substantial part of your build to clear up enemies and deal lots of damage and finish all the highest difficulties. So let me know in the comment section below what you use, and I try to kind of combine your experience with what I learned and create really some amazing builds, and hopefully I get some nice drops. So again, thanks for watching everyone. I'll see you very soon on the next video. Cheers, bye bye.